What is the real distinguishing factor between the saints and the damned? What can we say they differently observed that made them arrive at the different eternal positions which they either now enjoy or regret? What is the difference between the saints and the damned? Remember, I didn't say the saints and sinners. All of us are sinners, and we have the potency of either becoming saints or the damned. Any of the positions I mentioned, damned or sinners, or damned or saints, means that judgment had been passed already based on what has been done within the passing time we now enjoy. And saints are those who enjoy the presence of God. They share the eternal blessedness of God forever based on the values or virtues they accumulated while they lived in time. And the damned are those who are denied of this presence and enjoyment, and they now cruise with Satan in hell. From the definition already, you observe the difference between saints and sinners, and the difference, the distinguishing factor, what each of them observed that made them arrive at the different positions in wherever they are today is time management. Time management. The saints knew or know that time is of a special essence in the practice of true spirituality. And so the saints have timetable for everything they do for each day. They have a plan of life. They have a time to pray, a time to fast, a time to go to mass, a time to study, to meditate on their lives, and even to go to confession. They have time for everything. Observing Ecclesiastes chapter 3. That there is time for everything. They know perfectly how to manage times of prosperity, of hunger, of scarcity, of hardship, of troubles, of challenges in life. They knew how to manage it effectively and get the best out of each of them. The saints, they know that opportunities and positions and wealth we have today occur within time. We will not have it all the time. That will fizzle away, or either they fizzle away or we fizzle away out of those things. You have opportunity of leadership today, you will not have it forever. There will be a time you will step down. Buhari don't step down, no. Tinubu don't they? There will be time to step down, and there is a time you will be there and people praise you. But what will be your utmost joy is it how you observed virtues and lived well. That will either lead you to joy or pains of regret. And what the damned enjoy is the pains of regret, what they didn't do well. A law has been set for us. Dear friends, the saints know that the practice of the will of God is not a seasonal thing. They know it is an all-time practice, that they practice obeying God's will and desire all the time. The saints, they know that what they are today will change tomorrow. And why the sinners, the damned believe in procrastination, that there is still time, and that is one of the greatest weapons of enemy against our true union with God. That we believe that there is still time to go to confession, to pray, to change our lives, to rebuild the relationships we destroyed, and we waste our lives. The saints observe that there is timeline hanging on the face of each of us. But that timeline, they know concretely that it is not revealed to them. And so they keep living in haste. They keep living in haste. They know there is always a time of time coming, that there will be a time of time coming. But the saints, the damned, believe that there is still time. There is no timeline. So they let them cruise throughout their youthful age. At 60, that will change and go to church. That will change and unite with God. That will change and rebuild relationships. Many have died through accidents, kidnapping in Nigeria today, and they never knew it would happen. May we observe the life of saints and know that there is time, and we shall be judged based on all we have done within time. There is no repentance in the grave means that they don't have time again, the time of breath, because there is a time of breath and a time of taking of that breath. That there is a time when we will hand over all we have, whether we want it or not. We will hand over everything to the Father. And today, Jesus reveals faithful servants and a wise servant and a foolish servant. Let us observe time.